Everybody. How about that? Nice,
Hello.
lovely morning. It's a Friday. We're only 2 minutes late, which is a
Yeah,
is a good feeling, I think. In the world of Geek Dad lives, you kind of have like a 10-minute window before you're considered late these days.
I know that dude shows up like 30 minutes late on the reg. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
John, why am I not seeing on the restream any comments? Are we completely
That is
alone
a
here?
great question. When I logged in a minute ago, it just if we do that, that doesn't seem this seems fake. That's fake. Do
Oh,
you
those
see
are
that?
fakies.
Oh, there we go. Here's the real stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing
I know. I couldn't either. For some reason, it said couldn't load, so I was like frantically googling why that might be the case, and then I tried all the solutions, and the only thing left would be to remove our own accounts from this account and then reconnect him. But that's telling me that this is probably a restream issue. So,
yeah. Okay.
so that's annoying, huh?
Yeah, that's super annoying.
And who doesn't love it when it's like it takes up the whole screen? I can change the size
Yeah,
of it. Do you want it to
that's
be
really
like
fun.
that?
I like just looking at everyone's comment. Like it's just like it's just that big. I don't know if people are seeing it this way, but it just looks. It's right here. It's like oppressively large.
Yeah. Ugh. Like I can change the size of the text, but then you can't read it. The padding, opacity. Do you want to not read it at all? Ugh. Anyway, that was
Oh well.
fun.
Hello, chat. Yeah, we're having some. I don't know. Well, not we. Restream is doing some fucked up stuff. So we'll just pop in and out and look at it. How you doing, John? Good morning. Good Friday to
Hey,
you.
good Friday. Oh, and peace with you.
And peace with you. John, how long do you think if you lived in the Middle Ages, John,
Oh God.
what do you think your job would be?
Oh, okay.
Because you
That's
can't
a
review
little bit better.
toys.
No, no, no.
And do you think you would live long, or do you think you would get run through very fast? Like, do you think you'd survive to the ripe old age of 28?
Well, in those times, you got to think about the successful birth rates. It's like the odds of us even being born and living after like a year is very low.
Right,
So
right,
let's assume that we are one of the lucky 8 kids that makes it past the birth.
right. It's the assumption is you're alive.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes,
I'm just pointing out how bad it was.
right.
I think that probably around the age of 20, well, yeah, around the age of 20, I would probably get some sort of like tooth issue. And
Okay.
then because there weren't really dentists, I would just die from whatever procedure they would try to
Oh,
do
just like a
from that.
two. Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah. Just the
like
simplest of things. Um,
man,
they would try to like bleed me out to make my like let's just let his blood out to help
right.
his tooth, and then that didn't work. I think as far as a job goes, I mean, definitely not on the other side of the castle walls. That's for sure.
Right.
I'm on like the peasant side. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, probably stuck doing like cleaning slop or like horse
Oh,
shit
you're
stuff.
going like you're really just a worker. You're saying,
That's
okay,
the only
all right.
that's yeah. I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna fight.
yeah. No, I hear you, dude. That does suck that you wake up with a toothache and you like, oh, I'm dead now. There's
Yeah,
nothing. Like there's
yeah.
nothing.
He's
There's
got the
nothing you
mouth
can
kiss.
do. Well, I guess I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna start fathering children. But I don't know what. Yeah, you're done, baby. Yeah, I don't know what I would be. I feel like how like they show like those like monks or like those like assistants that they're in monasteries and they're just writing for like 12 hours, you know, in like dim light, you know, like I feel like I
Oh, you
could
could
do
be
that
trying to be
job.
a writer. I see.
Yeah, like I feel, yeah, like I mean, there's not like, I mean, I would hope that I could be like you know, the elite,
Yeah.
you know, and be in the king circle, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not political
Depending
enough
on how
to
far
do
back you
that.
want to go, maybe you like helped write the first half of the Bible. And then
Oh,
they were like, "Well, we don't need you for the second one. We're gonna go in a new route, new direction."
we're going in a new direction. It's like, man, it's like the movie studios all over again, man.
Yeah.
What the hell? Can't survive
We
anywhere.
like what you did with the first one, but I think we're gonna have like a character shift in the second one. So
I'm like, I got some great ideas. They're like, ah, that's all right. That's okay. We all want to move in a new direction, and we like the lessons that were learned. Those 5 books, they were great, but now, I mean, you know, we got more shit to say, and I don't think you're gonna like where we're going with this.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. It's
oh,
kind of like have you seen Megan and then Megan 2.0? That we're kind of doing that shift now.
right. And I'm like, how are you referencing a movie that's 2,000 years from now? I don't even know what a movie is. What did I just say? And they're like,
Uh,
we're gonna please kill this man. I'm like, oh no.
we're also going to be merging with this other writing studio. Oh no.
Uh, I like
And then
creative.
that's why we had some books that were never released and they buried them. That was like Warner Brothers and Batgirl.
Right, right, yeah. Oh man, that's crazy.
We
John,
we paid these writers, but we're just gonna dump the these books.
yeah, John, I had the craziest opening. Well, you know, maybe let's bring on we have guests, okay?
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah, like before we get too
let
much
them sit back
into,
there forever.
I do like what the chat say. Lone Star saying, I can't highlight it, but he's saying, I could be a jester for the kid. John, do you think like either of us are you know what I would do, John? If you and I both lived in medieval times, I would suggest to you, let's be a jester duo,
Oh,
and maybe we could kind of like make some money, you know, like get attention of the king. I assume if you want to be a jester, it's kind of like how it works like a movie star. You don't just go, I'm now a jester for the king. You are a jester you take that show around the road, and then, you know, eventually they're like, you would be good for the king. And then like, but we would do our own, like, you
yeah.
know, like show with the curtain that, like, you know, we get like some squire boy to like, all right, I pulled the curtain, and he, you know, and you know, we berate him, and
Yeah,
you and I do our own show.
yeah. I love it. Let's just go back to that time.
Oh man, I want to go back.
All right,
Gonna
bring
go
in our
back
guests.
in time.
Bring in
All right,
our guests. You son of
let's bring in our guests. Bring our guests. Put them out, John, and here. Put the live stream
Yeah, I
and
told you to.
oh I got okay. Hold on, we're all right.
Sometimes you gotta do something.
We have a very esteemed guest right here. I've known this man for many years now. Okay, he is today was bragging about his hair. Okay, and I don't love that. All right, I thought he kind of rubbed me the wrong way right in the morning, which you're not supposed to do. But I still love him. You know him. You know him. I don't know. Jay, I don't have anything else. Okay, I'm just gonna bring you on. Okay, he's here, and then we got his partner. I don't know him as well. Is he even there on camera? No, he is. I can't see. It looked like Mike was not there. It almost looked like it was just a background. I thought he left. So Mega Jay
just
and
flowing.
Mike, Eternian royalty. Mike, you're Eternian royalty. Do you think, since you're royalty, do you think that we would do well as like a duo of court jesters?
Oh yeah, you guys, I'm laughing. I'm sitting backstage laughing already, man. And it's early for me. 6 at 12 is not the royalty is not awake at this time.
Okay. Well, we might survive then. We might be good then.
Oh my god! I was waiting. I was waiting for a punchline. I was waiting for something like you to get to the final climactic end. But you know, all you guys were talking about the tooth thing, and I was like, okay, it's coming. It's coming. It never came. I'm like, died of dysentery. Come on, like
that's yeah.
Come on, that wasn't the medieval ages, but I mean, it might as well have been. I mean,
we would go out with syphilis if we're going back that far. Everything's rotting off. We have no nose.
Oh my god!
And
is that what syphilis does? It's just like
your body parts just rot off.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Dude, so is that like leprosy? Is that or is it something completely different?
Oh yeah, I thought that was leprosy, where like
they both do it. Yeah, look at the syphilis is untreated. Your face will just fall.
Dude, how the fuck did we survive until now? Like
I don't know.
Like, numbers. All alive.
It was a numbers game, man.
Is that all it was? It's just like
like so much of our population would be dead right now if it wasn't for like modern medicine.
Oh my god!
Dude. You meet those people that are like, "How are you alive?" Because they're just so stupid. Like it's either people that are driving or walking around. It's just like they have no situation awareness. They're just
There's just like people that just like walk into like incoming traffic and like,
I didn't know cars.
I mean. We were just talking about how I live in downtown San Diego. There are some good examples down here, guys.
Oh, I bet.
I bet. Like driving into work, I'm like, what is going on? And people they're just posed like this in the middle of the sidewalk for, a good while I'm driving by.
Crazy. Yeah. Downtown San Diego, we were talking about this earlier. It's just like, that's a scene right there. I mean, it's much better though. It's
definitely gotten a lot better. Yeah, I've been down here 15 years, and it's gotten a lot better for sure.
Yeah. If you ever want to see a nice, I like downtown San Diego because it's one of the rare downtowns. It's also next to the a coast. Like you don't get that, in a lot of downtowns. So I do like that about it. And again, it's leagues better than downtown LA, which is fucking scary.
That's you're fearing for your life walking down.
Yes, downtown LA is a fucking post-apocalyptic city now. It sucks. So yeah.
So that's like movies from the 80s.
Yeah, no, that's what it is.
Like some kind of there's like a certain level. LA. There's like a level of desire to experience that after watching movies.
Yeah, right.
It's like you tell me that any kind of cyberpunk future weird world where it's like all crime and like sex stores and just neon lights and everything, and everybody's just getting shot and chased, and half of them are replicants. You tell me you don't want to go down there and experience that?
Yeah, it's like Blade Runner in real life.
Yeah, there's a bunch of replicants in downtown LA. Yeah. Jay, do you live because you're in Canada? Do you live in like a city, or are you more like Ryan Dole lives in a cabin like in the woods somewhere?
So everybody, no matter what, like if you're in Ontario anyway, every Ontarian is going to tell you they live in Toronto, and the reason they do that is because Toronto is the only city anybody knows in the rest of the fucking world, right? So but I live about, I would say, on a good day 45 minutes from Toronto, but on a bad day when the traffic's really heavy, it's about an hour and a half. But I live in a city way north of Toronto. So but everybody says, like, ask any Ontarian, they're going to tell you, and Ontario, Canada, not Ontario, California. People get that mixed up all the time.
I hate that there should not be an airport called an Ontario Airport. That's where I have to fly
Ontario,
in.
California fucks up a lot of people.
Yeah.
So fun fact, if you actually look this up, Ontario, California was actually named by two Canadians who came from Ontario. So look it up. It's actually a really cool fact.
It's not a very original thing for them to name to name to name that. Although maybe they were trying to lay claim. We call this, plant the flag. This is New Ontario.
Yeah, that's cooler.
They should have put at least a new in front of it.
Yeah, I like that. I did just notice that Toga That Razor gifted 10 memberships. Thank you, sir. What I'm worried about is like it did not highlight that in green, so I just happened to catch that. But thank you, Toga That Razor, for
we got some names to get called out though.
What happened?
There are some names to call out on that.
I was going to say I did see the chat on our side is working now a little bit. At least.
It is. Let me see if it's working on.
I can only see the on-screen version, sadly.
Fuck you. Yeah, I did, John. I can't even scroll back, so I just assume that all those names are, you know, sexy, fun people. I can't. I can just all I could. I can only look at you. Like you can scroll back. Like I can't even scroll
I
back.
know. I'm saying that you cannot scroll back.
Oh fuck, Restream. Fuck you.
So,
Yeah.
Hatter, here's a quick tip. If you open up a YouTube window, you can actually pop out the chat, so you can have it ready to see, and you can see all the.
I
all the
know, but I like to have it all in one.
It should work, right?
Yeah, I'm using a Commodore 64. I can't. I don't have the latest computers.
Well,
Dude,
Alter Clark, $5 super chat. So Hatter.
Oh, thank you.
Would work. Hatter would work. The medieval warehouse and medieval forklift.
That is true. I have. Nobody believes that I don't have a job where I do some kind of labor or work on like some like forklift. By the way, so that would make a lot of sense.
Well, I mean, you're from New York anyway, right? So I mean, like,
yeah, I mean, apparently that's sort of the storyline. Did you see John's song? Hey, I'm from New York. Fucking John. Stupid song.
The song actually does clarify the other way around.
That's right. Yeah.
He goes, did you think I was from New York?
Yeah, he goes, I talk like I'm from New York. I eat pizza like I'm from New York, and I'm from Florida. And then he was like,
it's crazy how many people literally walk up to Hatter and like, what part of New York are you from? It's like, dude, I've never even been in New York.
Yeah, there was a dude at some con that was like insisting that I'm like from New York because he was from New York. He's like, dude, you're from New York, right? I'm like, I'm not. I'm really, it's not a put on. But I love talking to the fans. That's what it's all about.
Even when they're stupid and wrong.
What happened?
Even when they're stupid and wrong.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there was one guy. So yesterday I did kind of like a NECA. I wouldn't even call it like a pipe bomb video. It was just it was just like ranting a little bit on like why do we have these like niche characters before we get like characters that everybody wants. Like what's going on? You know what I mean? And like most people, I will say this about the Hatter Nation and the Hatterites. Most of them get the program. You know what I mean? They get it. They get that this is a little bit of wrestling. You know what I mean? Like you over dramatize a little bit for like fun, but then there's always like one fucking dude. And I'm not even talking about like disagreeing. Disagreeing is fine. But this one guy left 30 comments about what are you, who are you, this and blah blah blah. And then he went to Facebook and then he started spamming because I'm part of like a party wagon on Facebook, and then he started spamming, but he was using at first he insisted that he wasn't the guy. I'm like, are you that guy on YouTube that's just been spamming my shit? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, but he kept using the same language. Like he kept saying like the same thing that the YouTube. So I'm like, it wasn't like hard to play detective. So I'm like, hey, you are that guy, right? And then finally, but then he just kept, that made him nuts. And then he just kept spamming, like replying to everybody. So I just had to block him. I can't remember the last time I had to block somebody. His name was Jeff. Jeff, if you're watching this right now, you're an idiot. Number one. Number two, you're like you're not understanding. You have a very like myopic way of like not like you don't understand. Like sometimes like you make these videos funny, like you over dramatize things, like just for the like. What am I just supposed to sit there and just fucking shit out facts? So yeah, he was. That's a very rare occasion. I can't remember the last time I had to full on like you're blocked from the channel. But like once you start harassing my audience, the Hatterites, once you go to them and you start needling them, no, that's I'm getting heated, guys, just talking about Jeff harassing my precious fucking Hatter Nation. That's it.
He's truly
preach, brother. Preach.
He was truly the Jeff Ra of the age, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the comic book guy. He's like, actually,
I wish he was just a comic book guy. And then he was like going like, but here's the thing. He was going back to videos He's like, I'm gonna put you on not recommend. I was like, put me on not recommend. That's fine. Go ahead. But then he was like getting like himself worked up and be like, I should have stopped following you after the first video I saw that you did of Casey Jones 3 years ago. I was like, holy shit, this guy's been watching for like a long time. But he lost. There was something about, guys, at the end of the day, it's just toys. I've said this to John before when we talk about this. I was like, toy drama in the world of real drama is a 1.5 on a 1 to 10. It's not in a world where there's like war and people have cancer and like you got to help your mom because she's disabled and this and that. This is the thing that you're like getting so like even when I'm upset on these videos, I want to just peel back the curtain. It's wrestling. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's like the fun of like doing a wrestling promo, you know, like it's fun to talk about these things, but to really get so wound up about just toys and this is a hobby, like you really have to check your mental health. That's all I'm saying. Like Jeff, you're blocked. That's fine. You're not coming back, but your lesson, your takeaway, I'm gonna tell you what to do, Jeff. Your takeaway is to really go outside and understand and check your life. Be like, why did I get so mad about just a toy, that another man's opinion on a toy? I don't get it. That's your takeaway, buddy. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I like Bat Freaks. His name was Jiv.
It was Jiv. That was Jiv. Is it kayfabe? What is it? Kayfabe?
Kayfabe, yeah, breaking kayfabe. You know what I mean? Like, look, a lot of us
can't break the kayfabe.
Yeah, you never break the kayfabe.
Where does that term even come from? Like, how did that term evolve? Like, what is
I used to know
Vince McMahon term, isn't it?
What happened?
It's a McMahon. He said it's
a Vince McMahon term, isn't it? They've been using that.
It is, but that term came. That term came from somewhere.
It was the Unreal. They decided to start showing the behind the scenes of WWE, and that's when people started to hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
where did
Netflix show
from?
Yeah, that's weird.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've been using it in wrestling for years, apparently. So yeah. I would assume that it's got to be Vince, his kind of ordeal there.
I just want to shout out Robo Reviews TMNT. Thank you, brother, for the $10 super chat. Always appreciate it.
Robo Reviews, friend of the channel. Yeah, we got a lot of.
This is kayfabe, by the way. Just so you know, like everything you see here, like when you meet me and everything, it's all kayfabe. You know, I'm a robot. I'm not real. I'm not. I don't do these things.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes you do stuff for dramatic effect. Not John. John, everything John does, he does for real. But the rest of us, sometimes you're dramatic. Sometimes it's fun to rant, guys. It's a hobby, but really check your mental health. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I mean that. I mean that seriously. I mean 30 comments, angry comments is not.
Well, we've had this conversation before, and we know that there's a certain level, like we have a variety of levels of autism in our community. And those people do show up in the chat and they have a hard time. Not all of them, obviously, everybody's a little different, but I've directly had people go like say something and then I reply and then they go, oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, I have autism. I take everything like literal. Because it was a review I did where I had the auto T and was like reviewing it. There's nothing in my hands. It was like an imagination.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And he's like, but you didn't like show anything. And then I was like, oh, it's just the joke because they never showed up. And then he was like, okay, thank you. Sorry, I just have autism. So I think sometimes it's possible that the comments
goes right over their head.
A realm of that where it's like everything, like when you make these very obvious to most people videos that like, that's clearly a joke, is a play on the things, whatever. You didn't actually sit down with NECA and give them an intervention, but some people see that and they're like, wow, like they, the comments suddenly come out of nowhere, like they're so against the thing you just did that it almost doesn't make sense. So,
yes, and I get that, and I understand like that there are people that do take things literally. I've had that happen before where it's like, but when you're sheer aggression and you are you're doubling down on everything, you know, and
yeah,
you're
there's also
aggressive.
just total shitbags at the same time.
Yeah, it's just like
people can never accept that they were wrong or anything like that.
Yeah.
Look, you got a couple super chats. I want to say Alter Clark did it twice.
I'm looking. I took Jay's advice. I have a new window open. I do see Alter Clark's saying, I met Mega J with the $5. Thank you, sir. I met Mega J PowerCon. He smells good and is well mannered. LOL.
Wow,
that is true. Jay,
So
you
I partnered up with him.
It's
You know,
almost like a Canadian musk like thing. Is that like
Canadian musk?
Yeah, it's like a perfume
Maple
or it's something. There's something, Jay.
there's a certain level of maple, and then you're like,
right?
oh my God, is that like
John,
a
hints of
the
maple.
under like the top notes of this scent is like free healthcare.
I hate the top notes.
I hate the
He uses one of those old timey, you know,
It's got the little string.
little string. And
yeah.
I hate the Buster Bubble Boys, but
It's got a tassel at the end of it.
I hate the Buster Bubble Boys, but I actually smell like beaver musk, which for those of you who know the secret, they take that from the anal glands of the beaver. So you know,
Well, that's better than smelling like musk's beaver.
Right.
And apparently it was used for vanilla extract at one point. It was so don't look up beaver extract, please don't. It's a rabbit hole. You do not want to go down, but I know now everybody's going to go look up beaver extract, you guys.
Or look it up.
Don't look. No, don't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a private browser if you're gonna do it.
Yeah. Speaking of, the rest of Jay's beard, they took it and they made the beaver little shaving brushes.
It had to go, man. Like honestly, I've always thinking. Every time I keep thinking I should chop it. Right? I'm like I should chop it this year. This year I should chop. And I tell everybody, I'm like, yeah, this year is going to be the year. This year I'm going to chop it. When I hit 20,000, I'm going to chop it. And I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm going to chop it. And I can't chop it. And it always comes down to it. I just can't.
Jay, you know what? I think you would be good. We were talking about what you would do in medieval times. I think Jay would be good, like as like announcing things, but not announcing things to royalty. Not like like the the king, and not that. Jay would be good going into like the peasantry and like standing on a wooden crate with like a scroll and like hereby the so I don't know what you would call that, like
I think they were called howlers. I think they actually were called.
Is that a yeah?
I think that's a howler.
Jay, I think you would be good with and you're almost like a guy who like
hereby the king's decree.
Just giving them all the bad news. You're being taxed double this year.
yeah, exactly. He's there to give bad news.
People are throwing fruits at him.
Stop that, you peasant.
NECA King is right. It is the town crier. So I would be crying to everybody. I am the
town
crier.
Yes.
Crier.
Great job, NECA King. Yes, town crier. But yeah, not like, sorry, Jay, like it's not like the royal. That's a little different of a vibe. Okay. That might be, I'm trying to think of somebody. Jay Gladfelter would probably be good for that. He's got like I think that's it. I could see him with one of those like royal aristocrat that goes all the way up to the
the accordion. They got the accordion
the accordion thing. Whatever. Somebody must know what that is. Yes, I like that. But yes, Jay, I think you'd be good town crier, but like on the lower level. Town like to the peasants, like you would be a good liaison to maybe the upper class, but they kind of have to go through you, but you're like the town crier. You have like a coin purse, like and like I like that. I like that for you.
Oh yeah, I'm. You know what? I've always been told I've got a lot of hot air. So yeah, absolutely, I could belt those out. all day long, 100%.
Oh, interesting.
I see,
Mike, I don't know what you would be, Mike. Maybe like I gotta know you more to know. I don't want to leave you out. I have to know you more to know like what.
I'm like picturing
He's the Eternia royalty. I mean, he's
royalty. Okay.
Knowing my luck though, I'd probably be with Jonathan scoop and slop. Like, like, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I'm like,
he's the lower royalty.
Or I'm gonna get, just be like, oh, you're 12. All right, you're in the guard. Go out there, and I'd probably die in battle at like 13.
Yeah, I could see that. I wonder though if John would do like John. I think and then I promise get to what we're getting to. John, I think what you would do is like, so you'd be scooping the horse shit, right? Mm-hmm. But because you have kind of like talent in you, I think that what would end up happening is like, so some little kid would show up and he'd be like, oh, look at the horsey. And then you would be behind the horse scooping the shit. And you'd be like, hello, little boy. And they'd be like, oh, the horsey. And that's like your version of doing voiceovers. Yeah. Is like you would, because you're very good at voices. And you'd be like, that's a nice little toy you've got, little boy. And it'd be the horsey talks. And like you would almost gather like a fandom of like the adults would know what you're doing. But you would almost kind of sort of come up in the world.
That's how I get into puppet shows.
Yeah, exactly, like puppet shows. And in the storyline, I already have a puppet show, but my puppet show is like not doing well. I just come, I just come out and I'm like, and they're like, we hate you. This sucks, and I'm like,
there's no production value at all.
And then somebody comes up to me and they go, I know somebody that can get your show up and running. That you go to see this guy's voices. He does the horse, and then we would link up.
Oh, okay,
and like do that. Like your voice.
No, I've got a job.
Right?
What do you mean? You can make money by just talking?
Right. That's your rise.
Sound like that.
Kind of like from the Bronx.
Yes.
Yes. You gotta pitch this, Hatter. You gotta pitch this.
I mean, Jay, this is kind of what we do. We just kind of always every now and then just come up with
a brainstorming session. This is
there's
you guys
a movie
like
right there,
throwing
guys.
things at the wall. Like, this is ridiculous.
And John, like at first, here's the deal. Like I don't want to. I'm like, what? Like I'll give you 1 pence. So and you're like, all right, this and that. But what ends up happening is you join, and then but your shit becomes so popular that I'm starting to feel, as the movie progresses, I'm starting to feel like you're taking like I was like, this was always the Hatter show plus, whatever you were doing, but you just gained such a fucking fan base. You know what I mean?
Kind of like the movie, oh God, Jack Black. He has the poop be gone.
Oh, Envy.
Oh, Envy. Yes, that's right.
You guys can be more serious though. Like this could be Oscar worthy, guys. Be like the puppeteer,
so.
And it's like
I agree, Mike. But the thing that would make him most Oscar worthy at the end, I have to kill John. Like I'm like, but I have to make it look like an accident because everyone loves him. So like I don't want them to attack me, but I just I have to find a way to murder him.
But in the scenes where it's separate, I'm talking to somebody else about it, and I'm like, I feel really bad about the things that I've done, and I just want it to go back to the way it was. And tomorrow I'm going to talk to Hatter, and I'm going to apologize, and let him know that.
And then he gets killed. Like, right in the back. Absolutely.
But after here's the drama. After I kill John. I kill him, but I'm feeling bad about it. And then I see the note that like the bloody note in his vest, and the note is like the apology to me. And I'm like, what did I do? But by then it's too late. His blood is just his blood is like soaking the note. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
dude, I love this idea.
Right when you're about to take yourself out. Because you felt so bad about it. Out the window, you hear this
suicide.
I'm the horsey, little boy.
And you're like, it's somebody else. And then it cuts to a future version of you having success with this other guy.
Oh, I love what you're saying is very so. There's a way you can pivot that once I bury you, I start hearing the horse talking to me, and I'm like, so it's almost like it's like an Edgar Allan Poe story. It's almost like who the fuck said that? And it's like, but you're dead. So how is the horse?
So the sequel can be like, it goes from this kind of comedy fun movie with a tragic ending. The sequel becomes a horror film.
Yes,
where
I
you
like
just
that.
go mad.
I like that. Yeah, and I just go crazy. I just end up going mad, and I take my own life.
It's like those horror movies where like the survivor ends up becoming the killer in the sequel.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
It's like start a hat shop, and then you're truly the Mad Hatter.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is good, guys.
It's kind of like Amadeus. Remember? Did you guys ever watch
Amadeus? Yeah, he was so jealous of Beethoven, and like he just couldn't take it.
God.
Yeah, he was a god.
Yeah, it was Mozart. I think it was Mozart, right? It was Mozart.
Someone in the chat asked me to do my best Biff Tannen, and since I can't scroll back now, I can't call out who it was. But I hate manure. That's the best I got.
It's a good bit. I do like that Devin Decker said also. I can't scroll back, but he said like this is the first voiceover guild. Voice like I could see that at the end saying, even though John died, he was technically the first voiceover artist, paving way to like what would people love that when movies like what was the first guy that John your part is you're technically the first voiceover actor.
Yeah, that was Super Joe who asked for can Johnny do his best impression of Biff? Thank you, Super Joe.
Yes, I also think there was a super chat right here from Big Benny Diesel for $5. Had I really appreciate your NECA rant video on the new TMNT Mirage crap. Glad to know I'm not alone on that. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, that was a fun. What do you guys think? I mean, Jay, you're not into NECA. Do you know about like the? Jay, do you know what's going on with NECA? Is it even worth fucking like explaining it? I guess it doesn't matter.
Sorry, you guys can do it off cam because we're gonna run out of time. And
that's right. We're here to talk about something, John. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh God, we don't even pay attention to our own thumbnails.
Really quick, it's not that I think that the Mirage stuff is crap, but I mean, like they're doing something with it for sure, and like just really quickly because like. I do like the Mirage stuff. Like I like the black and white ones. Those ones are really cool. But yeah, I like the black and white ones because again, that was like where the TMNT actually started. Everything was black and white, right? So I love that aspect of it. But when they do the fully colored ones, they can be a hit and miss sometimes. But
yeah, I think my only thing, and I'll just repeat it on the NECA Mirage is like. I am a supporter of like niche characters being put out there, but there are two things that are problematic with this drop for me. One, there are many, many, many things that other people want before these things, and there's not a lot of time, I don't think, because who knows what is happening with the license, okay? So I would rather get some of that stuff out. The other thing that I believe is that if you are, I think in practice this works. If you are going to release niche characters, I think you need to couple them with maybe things that are more popular in order to sort of like sell them. I think if you go full niche, you know what I mean? I think I would love to be proven wrong, but I have a feeling that a lot of that stuff will just end up on clearance because, without some popularity attached to it, or in a wave with popular shit, people might be going like, I don't know what this is, and they pass. And then the higher ups look at it, which is the worst thing, and they go, well, I guess nobody likes this shit. Shut it down. So yeah.
So you say that, Hatter, but you just described Hasbro to a T. I mean, they keep releasing the same freaking figures over and over again, figures nobody wants, and everyone's like, oh, I want this figure, and they don't release that.
Hasn't Hasbro come out with pretty much every relevant figure?
Not for Star Wars. Star Wars, they keep going like in circles. Star Wars.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on a second, because I used to be Power of the Force guy. Is there any relevant character in Star Wars? I'm not talking about like the new shit. Like I don't know enough about the new shit, but is there any relevant character in the Star Wars mythos that has not been made? Like they've made like. The background, they made concept characters at this point. Right. Who has not been made?
No, there have been a couple of characters people have just been dying for. Like, again, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan ever, but whenever I watch Lance Peter Luke or all these guys who are like reviewing Star Wars, like they're always clamoring for one particular character or another, and they're like, it'll never come out, or characters that really need a redo, like Hut Slayer Leia. I mean, like, everyone's like, where's the Hut Slayer? We need the Hut Slayer. It's like, and then the other people are like, what the hell is a Hut Slayer? There's a reason why people call her Hut Slayer, because we can't use the other word anymore. So, people are like, oh, just give it to her. Just give it. They wouldn't even give it to us in the Rancor, right? That's what people like. They're like, give us the dancer.
I didn't know this. I mean, Robot Reviews agrees. I guess Robot. What has not been? I don't know. What has not been released on the Hasbro side? Like with Star Wars. I don't know. I feel like.
This is right there. Plagueis. Darth Plagueis has never been released.
Okay.
So like, there's a whole bunch.
Wait, but Dash Rendar, they did do a Dash Rendar, because I bought the Dash Rendar because I used to play the Shadows of the Empire all the time.
Yeah, that was a big deal last year. We got announced or whatever.
Dude, remember Shadows of the Empire? I have so many memories of playing that stupid game. And like, I love the game. I say stupid, but like, and just falling off of those.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, just falling off the cliff.
Falling off the goddamn cliff.
Oh my god, that game did not do jumping really well. Like, I so many memories just getting fucking frustrated playing that.
Oh my god, that was yeah.
Jay, you're a Hasbro shill.
Yes, I am. I'm a total absolute Hasbro shill, 100%.
Well, speaking of shill, this has been a lot of fun. Let's start chilling, guys. Why are you here? What do you want? Like, why do we care?
Whoa. Look at that. We're going to get rid of
What is that? I know that. That looks familiar. Thanks for the subtle pan there. That's always good.
We're going to get rid of chat for this. Sorry, guys.
Jumping around.
It's okay. It's all good.
The chat's working for us.
We're 1 week away, guys. We're 1 week away from celebrating the Master Universe. And you know what? But at this point, nobody's heard of Master Universe. I mean, like, it's not on every television screen. It's not on every billboard. It's not like being plastered there. I mean, Mattel has no faith in Master Universe at this point.
Although I will say, when I went, I had to go to LA yesterday, and I was next to the Burbank Theater. And there's a gigantic building size poster for Devil Wears Prada. And then right next to it, there's a tiny Skeletor. I was like, what's going on here?
You know where the money's being spent, guys. You know where the money's
Skeletor wears Prada. That's what.
But no, seriously, like, if you've been under a rock lately, you probably haven't noticed that Master Universe is pretty much being plastered everywhere. Mattel is spending money like water right now. It's crazy. And you know what? Mike and I just decided, heck, we should get in on this thing too. It's gonna be a thing eventually. So, but no, seriously, guys, Mike and I decided that this is the year to actually celebrate Master Universe in its entirety. And what better place to do it than in California? Mike actually, the actual crux of the story, since we're talking about stories, Mike actually was crying and he's like, "Oh, I wish he'd come back. I can't believe
it's very true. I was like brokenhearted. Yes.
Yeah, I see that.
And he was bleeding out to me. He was like, "Yay!" I'm like, what is it, Mike?" And he's like, "Oh, what a convention in California." No, I'm just kidding. but no, seriously, he just came to me one day. We were about to do a live stream on the Eternia 4 podcast, and he like, "Oh God, I wish a convention would come back to California." I'm like, "Well, why doesn't it?" And he's like, "I tried." I'm like, "You tried?" He's like, "Yeah, I tried to do a Kickstarter and I tried to do this." And I'm like, "So what happened?" And he was like, "They told me to F off." I was like, "What are you talking about?" They're like, "You don't have enough here. Like, you got ideas, but it's not real. There's no meat."
Yeah.
Oh man. So I took a look at his pitch. I was like, "Jesus Christ, dude, you gotta
pretty much. That's how it went.
What's going on?" So we banged our heads together, two little rams, and we're like, bang, bang. And then we said, okay, you know what? We can do this. But you know what? It wasn't without the help of everybody out there, like the fans, everybody in the communities. They're the ones who really made this happen. We had to raise some money. We had to, do the e-begging, just like Hatter. I did the whole thing I did it, Hatter and I did it at one point. So we're like, let's just do it. Let's get on the bandwagon. No, seriously, we literally, went on a Women of Prayer, and we were hoping that people would support this event. And to our shock, they did. They came in droves, and thank you to everybody out there who made this happen. And then
it's not easy to raise money for a convention. It's one thing to have like a figure or an item that people know that they'll get in hand, but a convention is like almost like an act of faith. Like it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like it was
tough to come up with like, okay, well, what can we give these people for backing us, kind of thing, other than a ticket, So yeah, we came out. Jay was like, "What do you think?" And I started pitching like, "Well, these people are going to be the foundation of this con. If this can be a multi-year, these people will be the ones that started it." And so I pitched this idea of having a founders package. We could do a T-shirt. Jay had this awesome idea from, kind of a pull from Flipboard was the medallion. Which came out fantastic. We would do a special kind of certificate honoring them as like royalty of being a founder. And, there's all kinds of, what else did we offer? Pins. We have a founder's pin. And of course the lanyard, the badge, all that good stuff.
And admission to the convention.
Well, yeah, VIP.
that old thing.
But the just the recognition, like when Jay and I were mentioning, when someone walks through and we see that they're a founder, like I'm literally going to stop and thank them for getting this started. And we'll probably have perks for them. I would think every year I want to kind of do some sort of perk for people that started it off. But yeah, Tony Washington, one of our guests, did an exclusive print for us that just went up for sale. So you can get that. We'll also have prints at the con if you're able to make it. But if you can't, you can always have this shipped to you. So there's all kinds. It's crazy just how much this has blown up. I mean, it went from us raising money via Kickstarter to now we're in collaboration with Amazon MGM Studios.
Yeah, that's what really kind of this last 2 weeks just went crazy. If you go back to events, Jonathan, we like one of our team members, one of our capital sponsors, AJ over at humanity.com. He basically came into a meeting one day and he's like, "Guys, I finally did it." Right. And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "I finally got through to Amazon and they're going to give us," and he started naming off this. And we were like absolutely blown away. We're like, "What?" We're like, "Wait a second, they're coming?" And we're like, "Yeah, they're coming. They're gonna bring the bone throne." We're like, if you want to scroll up a bit, you can sit on the freaking bone throne. Like that's.
I've asked so many people to do that, and they just run off in disgust.
We were joking about
That's what I'm saying. Good luck.
We were joking about that for a while. Like it was like, who wants to get bone the bone throne? What are you talking about? What? And we're like, please be PG with the bone throne. Like,
by the way, you can purchase that bone throne. I don't know, John, if you knew that. You can buy that thing for $15K.
15.
Not there's not that one, but like there's a website that. So if there's any high rollers out there,
it's on Adam and Eve.
How often can you say like that's why you got to come to Motuniverse? How often can you say that you sat on a $15,000 throne? I mean, let's be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's
it's gonna be crazy. You can also take a selfie with He-Man. I mean, like that's what everyone wants to do, right? Like everyone wants to take a selfie with He-Man, or you can face off against Skeletor. Like, so they had these statues actually at Toy Fair, and they were at what was it called? CCMX, I think.
Yes, they were there too.
Right, it was there. It's making it for rounds, right? So we actually got it too. Like Amazon's been very generous with everything, and we, you know what? It's going to be crazy because those popcorn buckets that everybody's been looking at and gawking at. Yeah, if it happens, we're hoping we're crossing our fingers, but we might actually have a couple of those dropping. We're not 100% sure, but you might actually be able to see one of those damn 60-ouncer freaking sword drinks.
Nice.
We're gonna have a contest.
Those are gonna be like crazy to get. Like,
what soda would you put in the sword if you got one?
You got to do You got to do a mixer. You got to tell.
I'm a Dr. Pepper guy, but most theaters don't have Dr. Pepper, sadly.
Ooh,
okay.
Dr.
What would you put in there?
I would put Faygo in there.
Okay. Well, there's only one right answer, and it's slice.
Wow.
Get it?
Oh my God, that is.
Do they even make Slice anymore?
Just for this movie, actually.
Oh, bringing it back for. I heard that the whole soda can't be. The whole sword is not fillable. I heard that.
It's the most of it though, like the
thickest 44 ounce.
Yeah,
just the thickest part. But one things we really want people to think about is imagine you could take a selfie and get an autograph from Alan Oppenheimer, who's the original voice of Skeletor.
Dude, the Alan Oppenheimer of it all is crazy. Alan Oppenheimer, yes, voice of Skeletor. He is like in his 90s.
Yep.
I mean, that's like a living legend. I mean, so the voice of She-Ra. So, like, and these are people that, because I used to go to a lot more conventions that don't go to a lot of these conventions. You don't get them out a lot. So, look at all the shit that Alan Oppenheimer did. Dude, I didn't realize Alan Oppenheimer did the voice of Falcor in Neverending Story. What the fuck?
Jace showed me that thing. I'm like, he looks like E.T. in the freaking all the plushies.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's not enough. Like, honestly, I could only fit in so much. The man.
I was gonna say we're missing Merman from that thing too. I was like,
dude,
wow, we got whatever that guy is in the front, but not Merman.
Dude, his repertoire is just vast. I was trying to get a little bit of everything, like Transformers. He was freaking Vanity Smurf. Vanity Smurf? Like, are you kidding me? Like,
John, you kind of remind me of Vanity Smurf a little bit.
Thank you.
Like I could see you with like a mirror, like just kind of like I like
Blade for the movie. He's gonna have a whip demonstration. You can watch him. You can watch him whip Hatter, like where Hatter's gonna be a volunteer, and he's gonna get up on stage and he's gonna have the cigarette. You ever see that where they have the cigarette in their mouth?
Oh, he just whipped the cigarette out of the like old carnival tricks. Yeah, I'll be there. I think I got to bring my daughter, so she's gonna be running around your convention ruining things. So
love it. We are family friendly. We're family friendly. Kids under 10 are free. Yep. So Hatter, I know you love that. Kids under 10 are free. So
what about kids over 10?
If they look under 10, you'll get away with it. If they look like
they're kids 17. What about kids way over 10?
We'll let Jeff bug you all the whole convention.
I know, Jeff. Meet me at the convention. Okay, I'll fucking give you.
Okay, hold on. Go back. So let's ask everybody now. How do you say our convention name?
Are you asking us?
Yeah.
Motuniverse, I would say.
Motuniverse.
Motuniverse, no?
There you go. Yeah, there's everybody says it's something. You'd be surprised how many people say it a very specific way. That it's. I'm going to go around the whole convention asking everybody, how do you say this?
We have MOTU-Universe, MOTU-NIVERSE. Yeah, like it's a tuna fish sandwich.
Oh, Motuniverse,
Mot-Universe.
Mot-Universe.
There's a lot of.
Oh, I could see. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you say that, you guys should bar people from coming in if they say that.
You gotta say it this way or else.
Yeah, just turn them away. I think
as they buy their ticket. I'm sorry. How do you pronounce this con?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can't. I'm sorry. You can't. No, let me try again. No, you already tried it the one time.
I'll buy another ticket.
Oh, that's a good buy another ticket.
Buy another ticket. Yeah. So we have a lot of great advances coming up as well. We just ended our campaign for Ask He-Man a Question. Basically, a couple days ago, everyone had the opportunity to ask Dolph Lundgren a question, and it will be answered at Motuniverse 2026. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, and we got a crap ton of answers. Like it was pretty freaking crazy how many answers we got. Some of them were inappropriate. There were some really crazy ones that we got.
Someone asked if Jay was the master of the universe. I'm like, I'm sure Dolph will answer that. Yeah.
Right. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is this shit?
Exactly.
No, he's gonna say, what the fuck is a Mega J Retro? I want him to read them all anyway, because you never know. He might just say something really inappropriate too. It'll be freaking great. So
he can break you, Jay.
Actually, that was one of the questions. between Ivan Drago and He-Man, who would win in a fight? I hope he answers
Ivan Drago is. I mean, he is. He killed the guy in the ring.
Yeah, he didn't take drugs to do it either, man. Like no drugs at all.
Well, He-Man, a lot of drugs.
This is an exciting prospect here. There's now a new Masters of the Universe convention on the West Coast, which I do miss that when PowerCon was here. That was like a lot of
every
fun.
year. I volunteered. Like,
yeah,
I like basically why this whole thing started. You know, I was telling Jay, and he was getting ready to come out for San Diego Comic Con, and I'm like, yeah, you know, I literally live right here. I can walk, but I miss PowerCon. Like, I miss that intimacy. I miss hanging out with everybody that was like there for our fandom. That's like you're there for MOTU, right?
Yeah.
But also, of course, we do want to celebrate all things 80s. Everyone, you know, if you like MOTU, you like Thundercats for the most part, and Voltron and Silverhawks and Black Star and all that other stuff. So definitely want to celebrate that too.
Yeah, but secretly, when Mike approached me, you know, I was originally like, this is not going to fly. Like, I don't know what this kid's talking about. This is a bad idea.
Well, yeah, when I showed him my original Kickstarter, which was me after a few drinks, and I'm like, I miss it, and I started doing this Kickstarter. I submitted it, which was silly, but
but then it came to me. I'm like, you know what? We're having such a hard time, you know, getting these freaking action figures out. You know, we should distract everybody with something. So I was like, you know what? Let's have Flipboard show up at a convention in California. That'll distract everybody. So I was like, you know what? Why not have Flipboard and the Champions of Faraday at Motuniverse? And I was like, all right, I'm going to fight to make this happen.
That's right. Flipboard is going to be at the convention. Okay, and there might be a new thing to see at the con. So if you are also a Flipboard.
There's a small chance.
If you're a fan of Flippo, and somebody just walked behind you.
Oh my God! Get out of your house,
intruder!
What are you talking about?
That was crazy. Did everybody just see that? Okay.
What just happened?
I don't know. It really scared the shit out of me just now. If you are a fan of Flipboard and the Champions and the Faraday, pay attention, because there is going to be a special something there, and it might be the kickoff to a certain Kickstarter that might also be starting very soon. So, eyes, head on a swivel, eyes peeled, eyes up here.
Eyes peeled.
It's gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of fun, and I will be there, you know, you know, obviously there's gonna be a giant line of autographs. You know, Jay will have to figure out how, you know, we can work with that, because, you know, I don't want to create like a celebrity flood there, but I will be at Motuniverse.
It is a problem. Anytime I hang out with you, which was one time last year, there's always a crowd. It's like people chasing you. It's really annoying.
It's true. It's
weird how often you let them come into the restroom though. You're like, this is my downtime, and I'm like, that's not.
Nah, I like restroom is a nice intimate area to meet your fans, I think. So is a back alley. I do want to mention Toy Farce. I'm trying to take a look at the chat from here. He did leave us a super chat of 5, I think it's euros, right? Toy Farce, that's euros. He said, I once met Jay at a restaurant. I accidentally got his table. Long story short, we had an 11-month love affair in the French Riviera to the Galapagos. That's Jay. That's pretty. That's a lovely story.
God, that's private and confidential information.
I mean, it's not private now.
I've been betrayed like this. Toy Farce. How dare you?
Yeah, Toy Farce.
I will see you in court, sir.
Follow our buddy Toy Farce. Toy Farce makes the funniest shit. Okay.
Toy Farce,
even though he loves the Galapagos. Yes. But yeah, the Motuniverse. I'm very excited for. I'm very excited for you guys, and I'm very excited just for it's an accomplishment to get a convention. I don't even know the first thing. Like, how do you even get a convention off the ground? It's got to be such a fucking headache of logistics. But I am thankful that you guys are doing this. And
that was me 10 months ago. When Jay told me what to do, and I'm like, I have no idea where to start, bro. And he gave me a checklist, and that's how it started, was me just checking off things off a list to make sure we were good. And once we landed on that venue, you know, it just started to snowball from there.
Yeah. I also do want to mention too, if you are interested to go to the con, that area that they're going to be in is sort of a nice area too. If you want to bring your family and you want to do shit, you know, they might be like, well, we're not into MOTU. I think you can also do family shit around there. That's what I liked about also PowerCon is like, you know, you go there, go to the con, spend however many hours there, but then you could go. I think it's close enough. You go to like the beach. You can go to so it's like a good stopover. It's a good place if you just also want to do other shit and bring
close to Disneyland.
Oh yeah, close to
Universal,
break off, go to
Universals,
Disney or whatever. Yeah,
all that stuff.
We also have the Del Amo Fashion Center. It's a mall right across the street.
Mall across the street.
Yeah, so
lots of food options.
If the family's getting restless, you can always just take them over there, you know, and you know, check out some of the things they have on that side. There's a freaking Denny's that has the Masters of the Universe food options.
Dang.
Oh yeah, Denny's has like a MOTU menu now.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mike has eaten the entire menu.
I have, yeah. I had the Battle Burger just yesterday. That was the last thing I needed to try.
And he stole the menus. Mike actually went in and stole. Look,
I mean, you don't want to mention.
He's grabbing them right now. He stole the menus. He was like,
"You want to mention that on?"
He's like, "I got him," and he was bragging to all his friends.
I didn't steal the menu.
God,
I have a Denny's menu.
You're like, wow, nobody's eaten that much of our stuff before. So, have this.
I should win a prize, right? I got the manager holding the standee for me and everything. So yeah, I'm set for Denny's.
Photo on the wall. This guy had more than 2 meals with us.
Guys, thank you so much for letting us talk a little bit about this. You know, it's next week.
I know you guys got to bounce.
Yeah, you know, I'm getting the hook from. It feels like a ghost is actually asking me to leave. I don't know what's going on.
Yes. We are going to do an F yourself. Obviously, you guys are invited to F yourself, but Jay, I know you got to go. You can't F someone's shelf, correct?
Oh, I can definitely. I would, you know, at the end of the day, things like we're just so busy getting this thing ready for you guys. Okay. Mike's got to go prints. I mean, the badges came in. Like the projector screens. Everything just showed up in Mike's house. Mike's house is a warehouse right now. It's crazy.
I was gonna say, if you guys saw my I gotta praise my wife right now because the amount of crap that's in our little 1-bedroom condo, it's out of control.
Oh wow!
She's got to do like zigzag. It's a maze in our living room right now.
But I know that pain, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're in a downtown San Diego condo with like a convention's worth of shit. I get it. Well, you guys do your thing. Thank you for coming by. John and I we're gonna make fun of somebody's shelf real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. But follow MOTU-NIVERSE. It's MOTU-NIVERSE is the convention. It's coming up in exactly 2 weeks, correct? I got that right.
Well, it's next
1 week now.
Next weekend.
Sorry, 1 week now. And it's gonna be a blast, as they say. And if you see Jay, you get to touch his beard. So yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Hatter. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thanks, guys, for having us.
All right, boys.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Well, this is the moment that we kind of transition to saying farewell to the chat, isn't it?
Is that what we do?
It kind of does. I mean, this is like when this moment happens, this is saying, hey, this is it.
Yeah. By the way, my mom texts my buddy, my mom. He texted me. He's like, dude, why is your face so swollen? I was like, I had dental work yesterday, and they fucked up my tooth. I think because like the lady did something, and speaking of dental work, like she's cleaning the thing, and there was something, and my eyes went wide, and I was like, yeah, that whatever that was, like really hurt. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, this and that." And like, I took Tylenol like before I got here. But speaking of tooth,
oh God, that would have killed you in this.
Exactly, she massacred me.
1600s.
Dude, she didn't give me any like. Usually they give me like Novocaine. They didn't even do that. She's like, "You don't need it. You're fine." I was like, I okay. What? You don't have it? What are we trying to save money with fucking
Like,
with Novocaine.
yeah. Now look what you've done. Now I have to go home and drink this pain away.
Yeah, exactly. All right, John. Let's go.
Let's spin the
F
wheel.
yourself.
Find out whose shelf we gonna F. And for those that don't know, this is the whole point. People know when they submit. This is the joke. All right, Keith B. I'm gonna pull up the list over here on the other screen. Keith B. Keith B. Keith B. did this back in March of last year, so one of the OG
Oh my God.
submissions. Oh fuck me! I really wish it was gonna be, whatchamacallit, on brand, like a Motu shelf or something, but it wasn't. We should have planned this out. But there you go.
God, why is this immediately funny? Like, I know why I think it's funny, but like, why do you think this is immediately funny?
Well, I think I don't know why I think it's funny. I want to know so many things. Like, why is there a microphone? Like, hey, I think your landlord is bugging your apartment.
I think somebody is spying on you, but
wait, what do you mean? You don't see this? I also love that these wooden shelves are just still wooden. Right. We didn't paint them. It's the same color as the wall, almost. Right. This off-white wall. And then the I don't know.
Did he get on a ladder, by the way, to take this shot? Yes. Why is it so high up?
Yes. He literally pulled out the step stool from the
yeah, well, why did he take it from this? Like, where is the floor? And how like, if I'm looking at this collection, how high, like, how high up towards the ceiling is it?
Oh God, yeah, this sword is practically touching. Oh boy, this is special. It's and then let's face the facts of, like, you know, it's fine to like all the Gundam stuff. That's awesome, but what happened over here? We have is this loose collectors?
That's a Super 7.
Oh, gross. Never mind.
Fuck. That's a Super 7, and then those are the NECA Dungeons and Dragons figures next to Super 7.
And then we have
Michelin Man for some reason.
And this like vintage toy mixed with some old G.I. Joe vehicles mixed with a combination of new and old Star Wars stuff, I guess, or all old 90s maybe.
With the card hidden, like the card is like hidden behind.
Think about his shelves.
Yeah, he's acting like he has. He's acting like. What happened?
It goes all the way up here.
But he's acting like he has no room, right? In the way you see that how that Luke is hidden. But put it anywhere, like you have infinite space.
Fuck.
Maybe John. Maybe he's preparing for not having space. That's like a weird, like
maybe you do this to force yourself to only be able to collect things of a certain height. This is how I stay in a 1/12 scale realm.
Yeah. This is very. Of
course, this is like 172 scale or some shit. But yeah, I don't.
The issue with these shelves is that middle area is impossible to, other than like those few things that he has, it's impossible to accommodate.
Oh, like in between?
In between, like you see how he has to kind of like put the bike in there, or in the other one where the Gundams are. He has to put these like it's very difficult.
Yeah, and then this very awkward space in between them.
It's a very awkward space. Like, why is there that space? What goes there?
I don't know. Can you get like a human-sized prop of like a Gundam sword, like a laser sword or whatever, and just hang it back there?
I know.
Please, fuck.
This is very.
But call your landlord about the microphone.
I know. Well, obviously his landlord is like trying to like see how well his shelves are progressing by spying on him. But he just every day he just looks in. He's like, fuck, man, it still's got the stupid Gundams in there. You know, just this is also Keith B.
Yeah, he submitted 2 photos back in the day, so I figured we might as well try to give him a shot here with whatever this is.
Yeah.
Does this help his submission or make it worse?
It's just like Keith B is the king of negative space when it comes to like the other shot had nothing at 30% of the bottom of the shot was nothing.
Yeah.
This is the opposite. It's like 30% or 50% even of the top of the shot is nothing. So I mean, you know. Oh, John, where did you go?
I don't know. I had to take a break.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, risers would help. Maybe not having as many would help.
Yeah. Not. I think risers would have solved. You know, because I like a nice senior photo. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, we've all seen it. You get to a certain point where you like this is a prime example. You have too much stuff and not enough places to put it. But hiding people behind people is pointless.
Right. John, can you
now you only appreciate the front row. That's it.
Right. Can you zoom in just to the that's the missile the little missile thing that came with what's his name?
The missile thing.
I would say where you fucked up here, Keith B, is this scenario meant to be like these guys are taking a photo together and then started getting bombed? Why is the drama after this shot like, oh fuck, like what's going like this is right before
I know what this is. This is they finally came to an agreement. They're like Cobra and G.I. Joe. They're like, you know what? And let's celebrate this moment with a nice photo after all these years of just
fighting,
attacking each other and fighting
right.
and all the deaths. And so, you know what? It's a memorable. And then, oh God, it's a third party new team comes in and is like,
oh,
so
this is the introduction of like a new team that's against Cobra and Joe.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's onto something, even though this was not meant to happen at all. I like that, John. I'll tell you where also Keith B fucked up. Number one is well, that's not number one. The Trouble Bubble, one of the best like G.I. Joe vehicles. See that dome, like just doing nothing, just
grounded. Didn't it come with a stand or no?
Yes, it has a stand like that. No. You hover that thing. You don't just have it just sitting there like a fucking dope. What are you doing?
It's more trouble than bubble now.
Yeah. The dust bubble.
Well,
although he does like Star Wars X-Wing.
As we have decided in this moment, you should just get rid of it all.
Yeah, Keith B. The B stands for buy a new collect. Well, what's happening? What the fuck?
Who entered our chat?
The fuck is that?
It's the ghost from Jay's stream.
Yeah.
Well, obviously we have no idea what happened with chat. My apologies, everybody. I guess we're all disconnecting and reconnecting now. That's okay. We're here. We're doing our best.
Something is happening. Anyway, we gotta wrap it up anyway, John. I got work and you gotta, I don't know, go back to sleep or something. Oh God.
What?
Am I disconnected or like?
No, you're still here.
Oh, dude, you're like a statue. Like you did not move. Like you did not move or blink. I was looking at you to basically, and you were so still. And my thing was circling that I was like, oh, I've disconnected, but you were just still.
Dude, that's the best. Whenever I had to do a bunch of Zoom calls with like my old job, it was like every weekly meeting stuff. You could just like randomly with your local team, your smaller group where you can fuck around a little bit. Just randomly have those moments where you're just like, it's especially good if you could do like a half eye thing.
John, what if like I had like an incredulous boss that never believed that I was disconnecting?
Yeah.
Like, so what I do is like right at the top, like right. So here's what I do. during my meetings, I have a ball and I just throw the ball up, right? You know, I just like, that's like the thing that I do. But I have it so that like when he's like, I make it so that I create some rig where I throw it up and then a ball on a string comes down and hangs right at the top, right at the top of the screen. And I do that. And then my boss will be like, oh, he can't be faking it. That ball is right up.
That's
there.
right.
And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He'll let me
Oh,
go.
it looks like
right?
we lost Hatter again when it was his turn to give us his
And
update.
I'm out of the meeting at that point, right?
Yeah. And then at some point you just see your eyes go. And you like click the disconnect button on your computer.
I mean, if I can rig that whole thing with the ball, I could probably rig something that disconnects me.
Yeah, but that's not as funny.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
You gotta do this for the laughs. God, John.
Sorry about the chat team.
Yeah, chat. Apologies. We can't, you know, I think we spotlit. I don't know. It's just very difficult to
if it works next Friday, you'll know that Restream fixed their problem. If it's still broken, you'll know that we didn't test it before we went live.
Yeah, I'm taking a last look at the chat just to, if you're coming in late, we are having a problem like looking at the chat while we're doing this. I'm seeing things about scrap iron, robot reviews saying, Hatter, can you read me? Oh, I think he was talking about it's really coming in late. So it's just like, how did you trim your beard, or am I just used to it by now? No, I didn't trim it, I don't think. Anyway, that's all. I think I gotta go to work. John's gotta I already made that joke. But yes, follow Motuniverse. Motuniverse is the convention. I shall be at Motuniverse with my sword. No, I won't have a sword, but
take a lint roller. I know you need it.
Yeah, I do. John, can you take us out with using the Filmation He-Man song, but with lyrics?
Using the Filmation song, but with lyrics. This is how it goes from memory. Come on, everybody. Motuniverse.
Anyway, that's it. John and I, while John sings the background, John and I will be working on our movie, The First Voiceover Actor. Let's come up with a good name, a good Oscar-worthy name for the movie. John left already, so I'm just going to end the stream. See you later. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.